Another day, another story, hurricanes, how to survive. A hurricane is a powerful tropical storm that forms over the Atlantic Ocean and the northeastern Pacific Ocean. It is characterized by strong winds, heavy rainfall, and a low-pressure center. Hurricanes are also known as typhoons in the western Pacific and tropical cyclones in the Indian Ocean. Hurricane is a term used primarily in the Atlantic and northeastern Pacific basins, and it is used to describe storms that have winds of at least 74 miles per hour. These storms can cause widespread damage, heavy rainfall, and dangerous storm surges along coastal areas. Hurricane formation is driven by warm ocean temperatures, moist air, and a lack of strong wind shear. As these conditions come together, a low-pressure system forms and begins to strengthen, eventually growing into a hurricane. The strength and trajectory of hurricanes can change rapidly, and they can have a significant impact on communities along the coast. It is important for residents in hurricane-prone areas to stay informed about the latest weather conditions and take necessary precautions to prepare for a potential storm. This can include stockpiling supplies, securing loose items around the home, and having an evacuation plan in place. A Carolina hurricane is a type of tropical cyclone that forms in the Atlantic Ocean and can affect the states of North Carolina and South Carolina in the United States. Hurricanes are formed by low-pressure systems that gather heat and moisture from the ocean and grow into powerful storms. Carolina hurricanes are most common during the Atlantic hurricane season, which typically runs from June to November. The strength and trajectory of these storms can vary widely, but they are often accompanied by strong winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surges that can cause widespread damage along the coast. In the past, Carolina hurricanes have had a significant impact on the region, causing widespread destruction, loss of life, and billions of dollars in damage. Some of the most notable hurricanes to affect the Carolinas include Hurricane Floyd in 1999, Hurricane Hugo in 1989, and Hurricane Matthew in 2016. To prepare for the threat of a Carolina hurricane, it is important for residents and businesses in the region to take steps to protect themselves and their property. This can include stocking up on supplies, securing loose items around the home, and having a plan in place in case of evacuation. Additionally, it is important to stay informed about the latest weather conditions and follow any recommendations from local authorities to ensure the safety and well-being of yourself and your loved ones. There have been many famous hurricanes throughout history, but some of the most significant and well-known include Hurricane Katrina, 2005, a catastrophic hurricane that struck the Gulf Coast of the United States, causing widespread destruction and loss of life, particularly in New Orleans. Hurricane Harvey, 2017, a powerful storm that devastated the Gulf Coast of Texas, causing widespread flooding and billions of dollars in damage. Hurricane Maria, 2017, a powerful hurricane that struck the Caribbean, causing widespread destruction and loss of life in Puerto Rico and other island nations. Hurricane Sandy, 2012, a powerful and damaging storm that affected the Caribbean and the east coast of the United States, causing widespread damage and significant coastal flooding. Hurricane Irma, 2017, a powerful hurricane that struck the Caribbean and Florida, causing widespread destruction and significant loss of life. Hurricane Andrew, 1992, a catastrophic hurricane that struck Florida and Louisiana, causing widespread destruction and billions of dollars in damage. Typhoon Haiyan, 2013, a powerful typhoon that struck the Philippines, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. These are just a few of the many famous hurricanes that have impacted communities around the world, and they serve as reminders of the importance of preparedness and the need for ongoing efforts to improve disaster response and recovery efforts. Surviving the storm, essential tips for preparing for and responding to a hurricane. Hurricane season is here, and with it comes the threat of powerful storms that can cause widespread damage, power outages, and evacuations. As a coastal resident, it's crucial to be prepared for the worst-case scenario, and to have a plan in place in case a hurricane strikes. In this article, we'll discuss essential tips for preparing for and responding to a hurricane to help ensure that you, your family, and your property stay safe and protected. Make a hurricane preparedness plan. Before the storm hits, make a plan with your family and friends. This should include a list of emergency supplies, an evacuation plan, and a designated meeting place in case you get separated. Stock up on emergency supplies. Put together a hurricane survival kit that includes non-perishable food, water, flashlights, batteries, a first aid kit, and a portable radio. Secure your home. Take steps to protect your home from the wind and rain, such as securing loose shutters, storing outdoor furniture and objects, and covering windows with storm shutters or plastic sheets. Evacuate if necessary. If you live in a low-lying area or a designated evacuation zone, it may be necessary to evacuate your home before the storm hits. Pay attention to evacuation orders from local authorities, and make sure to leave as soon as possible. Stay informed. During the storm, stay informed by tuning into local news and weather updates. This will help you stay informed about the storm's progression and any changing conditions. Take shelter. If you need to ride out the storm, make sure to take shelter in a designated safe place, such as an interior room or basement. Avoid windows and stay away from large objects that could fall on you. Check on your loved ones. After the storm has passed, check on your loved ones and make sure everyone is safe and accounted for. By following these tips, you can help ensure that you are prepared for a hurricane and able to respond effectively in case of an emergency. Remember, the most important thing is to stay safe, and to follow the advice of local authorities and emergency responders. Thanks for watching.